Peace, peace, family. I want to talk to the family today, man. I want to talk to you young guys, man, that's out here in the streets running wild, man. You think you having it your way. A lot of times, man, y'all look at some of the old heads and y'all have a tendency to think that the world started, right when you was born. As if there was no gangsters before you, nobody running the streets before you, or none of that kind of stuff. When we come out to try to talk to a lot of y'all, some of y'all are like non-receptive, man. And some of you guys can't be saved. But I want to say this, right? I want to say this. You guys out there, y'all bang bang, anywhere gang, anywhere killing, shooting up blocks, shooting up barbecues, being involved in all kinds of murderous stuff, man. And you young, you wild, you have an immature mind, and you don't realize that you are accumulating hours and hours and days of PTSD. Cool G Rap had a song back in the day where he said, "I'm running from the spirits of the bodies I just caught." I want y'all to understand something. I'm gonna say some real shit. Don't think that you're gonna be out here in the streets busting your gun, using your blade, running wild, and you ain't gonna have to deal with the spirits, man, of this shit. See, those of y'all out here that never been involved in no shootings or never been caught up in no dumb shit, I ain't talking to y'all because you won't understand what I'm saying. But if you out here, I gotta sit up for this. If you out here running and you banging and you shooting cats, you beating women, you abusing people, as you begin to get older and you begin to become civilized, man, those demons and that thought process don't leave, man. You out here catching bodies. You out here running wild. Man, just imagine this. You out in the store one day, or you out in the street one day with your son and your family. Because now you 35, you no longer 20. You 40, you no longer 25. And you out there with your wife. And you run into one of the kids of the fathers that you took out. When you was young, you didn't care, but when you civilized, you begin to be remorseful for the things of your past. Man, that shit will haunt you, man. And that's not something you want. Why do you think a lot of the OGs, when they come home from prison, man, they get married, they fall back, they don't even want to see a gun. They don't want no trouble. It's not because they've been in jail and jail civilized them. It's because these streets, man, and it's the demonic spirit side of the streets will kick your ass, man. Will kick your ass. A lot of y'all too young to understand what it's like that when you go to sleep in your dream, one of them brothers from your past that's no longer here come talk to you in your dream. And he tell you, man, it's all right, man. Or every time you go to sleep, you keep seeing this person's face. You keep seeing that person running away from you. See, I got to talk this language y'all understand because y'all get it. See, you out here banging, you busting your gun, you doing home invasions, you killing everybody in the house, you running down on niggas when they on the corner, you shooting them in the back 5 times as he trying to get away. You talk about it in your music. I come from Philadelphia, it's happening right now. We got almost 200 homicides because they bang, bang, anywhere gang, right? But you got to deal with them demonic spirits, man. When you out here and you take your life, you shoot somebody, and you can see it, man, that thing, it gets registered in your consciousness, and it's hard to shake, man. See, you're not going, if some of you guys make it, you're not going to always be uncivilized. But the minute you become civilized, man, the Most High might forgive you for your past transgressions. But the scars of the past stay there to let you get as a reminder of what you shouldn't be taking part in. And I'm telling you, young people, as the big homie, you don't want to be out here shooting people. You don't want to be out here killing people. There's a lot of brothers with a lot of demons of the past, man. They don't talk about them that much. They don't talk about them, but they deal with them. They deal with them up here in their mind. I told you guys, I've been through a lot. You talking to a young brother, you talking to a grown man that attempted suicide twice. I was going through a lot of shit psychological. I was dealing with a lot of the demons of my past. I began to feel remorse. I had a lot of stuff that was going on. And as a big homie, I'm transparent enough to tell y'all this shit because a lot of big homies will come and explain certain things to y'all, but they won't go as far as I go. They won't go as far as to tell you when they caught that triple homicide. or when they tied that guy up. That man keeps coming, that thought process keep coming to them in their consciousness. They can't even daydream because it shows up. They can't, when they go to sleep, that person comes to them in a dream. See, this is the real shit. This is the conversations people don't want to have. When they talking this street shit, that thug life shit. That thug life shit. These are demonic spirits and PTSD that you guys are accumulating right now out here in the street, and y'all don't realize it, man. For many years, as I began to become civilized, I dealt with the pain of my past, man. I dealt with the things that I took part in, the things that I had done to people. Tupac talked about it in his music. Ballad of a Dead Soldier. He talked about it. Listen to Tupac's music. Listen to Coogee Rap's music. They talked about it. You can't be running around here just slanging and banging and running wild, man, and don't think that you're going to pay for it. Even if you think that you got away with it. You might got away with it in the physical world, but in the spiritual realm, you don't get away with it, man. That's why most killers are so quiet. They say killers move in silence. The reason why they move in silence, because they got demons, man. They got issues. And I'm just talking to y'all on some real shit, man. A lot of you dudes, man. A lot of you dudes. I really don't understand, man. And I gotta say it like this. It's like some homosexual shit going on out here, because a lot of you dudes, man, you just want to give up your freedom. Like, you go shoot up the barbecue or just go shoot up the block and get caught because they got everything on video. You got these young rappers out here now, they being indicted by the feds. What's it? YM Lucci, G Herbo, all these, man, the feds is coming in, they warehousing and wiping you guys out, man. But a lot of you guys y'all got a lot of shootouts under your belts, man. From city to city, y'all going through stuff, man. Those people, those young brothers that was connected with that King Von shooting that was on video. I'm gonna tell you something. That young boy, that Quando Rondo homie, the one that was on video shooting King Von, he gonna deal with that. See, he young right now, and they still young and running wild. But as he begin to mature and get older, that's gonna be in his mind. He's gonna always be able to visually see what he done. See, when that remorse kick in, when that God gene kicks in, man, he's gonna have to deal with that psychologically. See, I love y'all enough to tell you the truth about what's going on out here when I'm sitting in the circles of homies and we having real conversations about our past and the things that we've been through, the evil that we partook in, the demons that we live with as men. I'm telling y'all, he's gonna have to deal with that. It's not gonna be a pretty thing. This is why Tupac talked about he smoked weed and he drunk and he got high to get away from his past or get away from his demons. But there's a lot of big homies coming home, and when you listen to their videos, when you like Mecca Audio, Lou Sims just come home from the lynch mob, and all these homies, and they telling y'all, yo, stay away from that shit, man. Stay away from that life. That's not the life you want. Because even when that life is over, you still gotta deal with that life. You could become a Muslim, you could become a Christian, you can do all these things, man, and you could be forgiven for these things. But the pain in the past don't leave the subconscious mind, bro. So the thing of this video and what I'm trying to say without saying too much is be careful what you put into your mind and the things that you allow yourself to be a part of, man. Because just because you did it that day don't mean that it leaves you or that it's over. You got to deal with the pain of your past, man. It took me years and years to get over some of the stuff that I've been through. I had been out of prison since I was 13 years old. For gun violence and every crime, everything. I've never forgot none of it. None of it. I remember it all. And some people can deal with it, some people can't. Some people can't. But I just made this video for you young guys, man. You want to be a gangster? It's more to this shit than just being a gangster, man. It's more to this life. As human beings, we didn't come here to be murderers. We didn't come here for that. And now they got us where we glorify. Bang, I'ma bang this nigga. I'ma wipe this nigga out. It's not a good thing, man. It's not a good thing, young black man. It's not a good thing. It's not a thing that you want to glorify. I'm telling you now. That's not a space that you want to be in, man. And they plastered all over the media and these rap songs and all these things, and they got our young boys thinking that stuff is okay, man. And all we doing is manifesting demonic spirits all through our subconscious minds, man. And that's the reality that we're creating for ourselves. But you don't realize that you got to deal with that, man. Go listen to Coogee Rap. Doctor, help me, because I'm seeing lots of spots. I'm thinking up pink elephants with little polka dots. I'm tired, crazy tired, because I cannot get no sleep. Because every time I close my eyes, I think I'm 6 feet deep. Man, like he said, I'm running from the spirits of the bodies I just caught. And I ain't got to say no Tupac stuff, because y'all young, y'all know Tupac shit. Please, doctor, please put me in a straitjacket. And that's all I'm saying, man. Be careful of what you put into your mind. Be careful of what you think that you're a part of, man. I'm one of the big homies that come from the era. I come from the era, that time when a lot of you young guys don't got no fathers. I survived the 90s and the 80s. I'm talking about when the crack era, when shit was, I mean, we was young and we didn't realize what we was a part of, the demonic spirits that we was a part of. We didn't know. I seen brothers get their heads blown off. I seen women shot up in cars. I seen the aftermath of shootouts. I mean, I seen it all. And that stuff stays here. I've had homeboys, I'd be in the house chilling like this at 3 o'clock. He'd get up to go to the phone booth because we had beepers back then, and the nigga get killed at the fucking phone booth. You at the funeral. 15-year-old boy looking down at your homie. You don't never forget that shit. This is the stuff that y'all going through right now. And I'm telling you, here at 45, you still deal with it. It's PTSD, man. And a lot of y'all fathers, like me, suffers from PTSD. And you guys are going through it right now, but you still in a demonic trance. When you begin to wake up out of it, man, you won't have to deal with all this shit. You don't just wake up out of this and then you just walk and just live your life as if everything is cool. That's not how it works. You got to deal with the residue, man. You out here, you got 4 or 5 bodies. You think you just gonna be cool? No. You got to deal with that psychologically up here. You don't get to take nobody's life and just think that everything is gonna be okay. But, you know, as the big homie, my job is to come out here and tell you the truth. You know, tell you the experiences, because we was here before y'all. And there was a period of time when I didn't value the next brother's life. And the minute I start valuing myself and valuing the next brother's life, just like that, everything started to hit. And by the grace of the Most High, I've worked every day to get past the demons of my past and to understand what remorse is. I worked every day. It was a challenge. It wasn't easy. And a lot of you brothers, man, we gonna need a lot of therapy. Some of you brothers are gonna need a lot of therapy, a lot of everything on the things that you guys are experiencing and going through. And I just wanted to make this video, man. Just to have some real talk with some of you guys, man, because a lot of the women don't understand what men go through. Being a man is hard. Being a young black man in the ghettos that we come from is hard. It's not easy, man. So all I'm saying is, man, if y'all love the big homie, stop glorifying gun violence. Stop glorifying the destruction of your people, man. Because there's a lot of other spiritual things that you got to deal with up here, man. And a lot of y'all ain't ready for that. You might have shot somebody 2 years ago, but 10 years ago, that's still gonna be there. So remember, man, that's all I wanted to say in this video. I hope that if 100 people see this video, I hope that 2 young guys can hear this video and hear the big homie, man. Hopefully I can resonate, man. Hopefully it can resonate in your mind. Hopefully that you hear my spirit. Not just this worldly voice, but hear the God in me, hear the spirit in me. Because I'm telling you that I love y'all, man. Your future is my past. I've been there before, and I understand the ramifications, the punishment, and everything that you don't fully understand yet. I love y'all, man. I do not want to see y'all in prison, man, for all your life, or going through a mental prison because you wanted to be a gangster. Fuck that gang shit. Peace.